G'day, I'm Daniel Watson, owner of Vertech IT Services, one of Auckland's most highly rated IT companies and the only one that offers a money-back cybersecurity guarantee. Should you have 100% internal IT staff or completely outsourced managed IT services? Hint, this isn't really an either-or decision. Now, your company probably has some kind of internal IT support, whether it's the IT guy or a full-fledged department. Do any of these situations sound familiar? You have one person. He's constantly running around battling to put out fires. There's a lot more valuable work he could be doing about your core business, but she's simply too busy. When he goes sick or on annual leave, there's nobody who can support your issues. And if they left the company permanently, nobody knows where anything is or how it works. Perhaps you want to upgrade your network, but the skill set internally doesn't include some of the newer technologies you're considering, but you're not looking to replace them. And there's no time even to consider newer technologies. Or perhaps you have an IT department. You have a specific need like enabling VoIP. You want to upgrade your cybersecurity or migrate to Office 365, but you don't have the time or expertise to get it sorted. Perhaps you've downsized with COVID-19. You don't want to swamp your remaining IT team. You've excess workload, but not 40 hours worth to justify a new hire. Your business needs to be focused on your line of business applications and not low-value desktop or infrastructure support. I'd like to introduce co-managed IT, CoMITS, with Vertech. Building secure infrastructure takes teamwork. A customized combination of service and support that blends the benefits of both outsourced managed services with internal IT resources. At the core of any good managed services arrangement is the relationship between the customer and the service provider. Now, traditional MSP agreements provide services without sharing or co-managing. They tend to seek to take over everything, and however, you've probably already got your Batman-like superhero, all right? We can be his Robin and have his back. As with any managed services agreement, Vertech uses a stack of monitoring and automation tools, as well as the best practices and systems for efficient, proactive, and responsive analysis, inventories, management, and maintenance. However, we make all of those tools available to our CoMITS partners, along with all the alerts, ticketing, escalations, training, and appropriate support. Take advantage of the economies of scale that we have generated by years of investing into the best systems, tools, and processes that allow us to manage hundreds of endpoints per engineer. Our monitoring targets include network infrastructure, virtual servers, endpoint and network security, cloud resources, patch management, desktop, mobile devices, and loads more. And best of all, we can customize the agreement to the needs of your organization. Consider some of the scenarios that Vertech is already supporting. In one case, we support the servers, internal supports the main application, desktops, and end users. In another company, we provide the monitoring. Internal IT calls us just when they need additional help for overflow, sick, or annual leave coverage. In another company, we manage the backup and the internal endpoint security. Internal takes care of the day-to-day. We provide monitoring and help out when tough problems arise. We don't replace your IT staff, we just make them better. We want the relationship because it makes sense, not because of a piece of paper. And we want your team to succeed and be the best at what they do. Don't take my word for it. Check out this clip from one of our clients and see what they had to say about our services.
I'm Philip Rashley. I'm a director at DSL Logistics. I look after all our IT systems. I write most of our software. So when I first started, we had 5 staff. We've now got about 108. We've seen a lot of growth in the last 10 years. And we've had to obviously scale our systems and build our systems around that. You want to deal with a company that you can trust. So if they say they're going to do something, it gets done and they follow through. So that's what we find with Vertech, is you follow through, and if we put a ticket in or we ask about something, we will get an answer. Given we've got 4 sites, 3 of them are quite close together, but I'd imagine I'd have at least 2 to 3 other people, just for the day-to-day. This isn't working, I need a hand with setting this up, I don't know how to set up a network share, those sort of just general day-to-day activities. Our main benefit for us as a business is we've got known costs, we can budget, and 3PL logistics budgeting is king. You need to know where you're at, what you're doing.
Yeah.
So the fixed costs are great. Also, as a company, we don't have to know about everything that's out there as far as new IT systems and things like that. We rely on Vertech to understand our business and then recommend solutions that will suit us. The really good thing for us with being with Vertech is we've been with you since you started. You've seen our growth, you understand our business, you know what our pain points are, and you work with us well to ease those. So, I don't have to worry about backups not working. I don't have to worry about whether my servers are up or not. You monitor that for me. And if, God forbid, a server decides to reboot itself, you guys generally know before I do. So, that's the big upside for us, is that whole management of machines and resources is handled by you guys.